All right, we're going to talk two other movers before we head into the earnings hour. Right now, let's bring in Scott Bauer. Joining us is the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Scott, oil had a pretty nice session. Maybe call it a surprise draw for inventories?
You know, nothing that comes out of the EIA anymore, Oliver, surprises me.
All right,
and you and I talk about this all the time, right? Every expectation that comes out is so off base. But yes, there was a big draw. They were actually expecting a build. There was a big draw. So that was, definitely a boost for the oil markets today.
Okay, so we got that, and then my other question here is, does escalating tension with Iran do anything positive for the price of crude, or does the fact that the sanctions and the waivers are all now seemingly locked solid, is that no longer really a factor on the geopolitical front?
I think for the most part that's already priced in. I think we saw that big spike in the pop over the last few weeks. So I'd be surprised if that really is playing into any of the tailwinds, which I still think there are going into the summer driving season. I think there are some tailwinds for crude.
Okay. Now, Scott, let's have some fun, all right? Because we got 15 minutes left in the market. We got a few minutes left with you and I. So let's talk some Bitcoin. Okay, a little bit of drama.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, let's do it.
$40 million hack and at Binance, and then some drama around what the CEO wants to do with the whole, kind of market structure, we'll call it, of Bitcoin. So look, those are deep and treacherous waters to wade in. Price action wise, it's meant 1% up. What do you think about this rally now?
I mean, a couple weeks back, we were talking when it broke 5,000. You said, am I buying in yet? Am I buying in yet? I said, no, I got to wait till 55. Remember, we talked about that. And at 55, I was in, and it's really more a momentum trade to me than anything else. I think this rally is for real. How much legs does it have behind it? I'm looking at about 62, 62.50 is a short-term top here. What's really interesting, I saw a story come out about almost an hour ago out of PayPal that they are not interested in Bitcoin. However, they are very interested in blockchain. If I read between the lines in that story, and Oliver, and I don't know if you've had a chance to see that yet, that kind of tells me maybe they're just a little bit nervous, maybe, that at some point it could be a competitor. I don't know. The fact that Bitcoin has really just disregarded and sloughed off all of the latest hacks and some of the negativity, and really there's no positive news, nothing out of the SEC, nothing about any ETF or anything like that. You got to love this rally.
Yeah. Now, have you thought about the Tether situation and the idea that people are Tether holders more specifically, are converting into other cryptos because they're worried about getting their dollars out in case the AG cracks down and we get a follow-up and, this whole slush fund thing turns out to be true, or whatever it may be? It's one of the theories I've heard about, constructive price catalyst.
I mean, everything is a concern, right? There's nothing that's out there that really should be disregarded, nothing that should be thrown off the table. So it's a concern. I don't think it's playing too much yet into the pricing that we've seen. I think this is more really just a technical rally, just a very kind of ride the wave rally. But I'm telling you, that 6,000 to 62.50 area, that's an area that I'd be a little bit concerned to take some off the table if you've been in for this ride.
So basically where that horizontal level that broke last time around, the 6K, is where things might get dicey. Now, all right, so Scott Bauer, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's exactly what I'm looking at. And again, this is a trade. It's not, a long-term investment or anything. So as a trade, that's the area I'm definitely focusing on.
All right, there we have it. Riding a little momentum in BTC. Lots of things happening behind the scenes, but just keeps on climbing. Scott Bauer, he's the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Thanks, Scott.